get us out of there on top lines and we're leaving. We are not losing the boat.
Just as we thought that we were all recovered after the lightning storm, we were faced with our first tropical hurricane.
There is a named hurricane that's coming in a few days, and we are going to tie everything up and hope for the best. It's so much brighter without the screens, window screens. We're taking them down so that they don't get ripped off.
There's your storm.
And that's so it's gonna like hit over here.
So this is projected landfall based on NOAA's rapid refresh 3-kilometer projection. So this is 11 a.m. Wednesday. This model only goes out so far. It only goes to 2 p.m. Wednesday, 1400. But you can see it has the storm tracking north. This is the NOAA 5K, which goes out a little longer, and you can follow the storm farther north, and you see it's basically the brunt of it's going to miss us. You'll get some strong winds offshore, but the islands will break a lot of that. If the storm tracks north of us, you're going to get southerly and easterly winds. That's what you're going to get. You see that? Even as the storm goes over you, not until somewhere around here you start getting a little bit of westerly winds, but still predominantly southerly winds.
Okay. That's not good for us.
It suggests we should turn the boat around.
Oh.
If the storm tracks south of us, then we're facing the correct direction. So this is the dilemma. How early or how long do you wait? Because if you change now, you may see tomorrow that you have to change back because the storm forecast has shifted track. Sustained winds, maximum 24. Europeans are projecting 31, and NOAA is showing 33. Now, gusts into the 50s and 60s all day is still significant.
So we need to turn around this morning and dock on the other side. So we'll, in the preparation of the storm, we never docked on the other side before. I can't see the other side, how far the dock is.
And you don't have to go far past RT.
No?
No.
Okay, so just
don't even go to the next dock.
No.
Just use the space in here and line up.
Okay.
You don't have to go that far.
So we have to lift the dock, untie all the lines, tie all the lines on the other side, tie all the fenders on the other side, and so turn around 2 times. This whole epic turn, I was on a time lapse. I was like,
what?
I was on a time lapse.
Time lapse?
Yeah, I was narrating. I was narrating. I was like, I'm so good. But we turned around. So now we're facing that way, which is south. People are creating spider web in preparation of a storm. Yeah, we did a spider web too. And there's so many fish jumping today. Tied up on all corners. All available cleats are not available anymore. Yeah, so today is the day to prepare for a hurricane tomorrow. We don't know, it's gonna come sometime afternoon. But it's a day to tie up and stay put. There was a little bit of rain this morning, or I should say all day rain, and just cleared up. So we'll do more tied up. That's all we can do.
It depends which model you look at. The Europeans will tell you it made landfall, but NOAA says it's still a little bit offshore.
The wind is picking up, or the waves are picking up. Oh, she's still tracking.
Yeah, I know. Stop her.
Don't move, poor kitten. Oh. Yeah, we're swaying a lot. Waves are picking up.
Definitely the right way to be facing. You don't want to be taking these waves of wind in the stern.
There's like dozen of pelicans. Huh. They're all fishing.
You need a minute above, I think, 37 knots to meet the tropical storm force winds. Oh, it's so much nicer out here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's so much nicer.
Oh.
What do we do? We sit inside in the...
Yeah. Where is the storm?
The
Right
storm
now?
is almost due west of us on its track, 50, 100 miles. Still getting some protection from the wind. You see the line in the waves? It gets smoother right here, right around the fuel dock. There's whitecaps just past the fuel dock.
Yep.
Because the wind still has a little bit of an easterly component, so we're getting some protection from the fuel dock and the other boats.
And here comes the rain.
A minute! There it is! You're officially in tropical storm force. Oh, and there it goes. Minute 10. Starting to get breaking waves and spray. You see the wave characteristics?
Yeah.
Another way to estimate wind speed is to look at how the waves behave. Wind is blowing spray over the crests and breaking the crests.
Yeah, it's blowing consistently over 40 knots and we've seen 55 a few times. Oh my god, 70. We've got 70.
What are you seeing over there?
70. I saw 70. Oh.
My only worry now is our piling. The one thing that's holding us is that column.
Oh no. So what happened to it?
The roller plate is mangled. It got ripped out. Careful if you go out too. You're starting to see debris, small chips of wood and things, sticks.
That's not internet. We don't know if we lost the power. Trying to keep the camera straight.
On our finger pier is breaking out.
After we turned the engines on at low forward, we were riding much better. Before we turned the engines on, there was a lot of stress on the dock, caused by waves, wind, and the boat. The dock was moving side to side and damaging the piling frame. If we lost that corner, our finger would have been compromised.
Now it doesn't look worse. It doesn't look better.
No, well, it's not gonna get better, but that's not worse.
We had the engines on for the next few hours until the storm calmed down.
It shows 23 knots, 24, 28, 30 knots, but it feels like all 50.
I feel like, yeah.
It feels like all 50.
It does.
I'll tell you right now, you're riding really good.
The storm was still strong. Everyone was coming together and helping each other out. Marina management was right there to assess. We did not feel alone.
So what happened?
They did
Down.
some strap work. One of the fingers farther down is broken off a little bit.
Oh,
piling is still good, but their attachment to the main backbone is compromised. Dock 0, they're all banging and knocking each other.
Oh no.
Well, the docks have been damaged. They
The
evacuated the dock.
Dock
The docks have been damaged. They're taking all the wave action
the
from us.
mega yachts?
Yeah.
What is the couple we just met? They're there.
They're on Dock 0.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
They're both might be damaged.
Oh my god. It's past 7 o'clock and it just come down
Coming out?
a little bit. So we see now 19, under 20 knots. Oh, it's wet out there. No, I'm not coming out. But you can see the sea state come down. Come down a lot. Morning assessment. So this is the fell off our dock.
Wooden frame that makes up the outside of the dock. You've got your nice cap, steel band caps here. There's your column. Your concrete was like here, right? So there's timber here. The concrete ends, and then there's the rest of this is all timber. So there was timber here, making the square, and then there were 2 pieces of plywood on top of the ends. So we lost this set of timber. Oh, and there was a steel frame on top. So the steel frame got pushed out and is still hanging loose on the column.
That's the
The rollers. And then we lost this set of timber, and the column, which was in the center, was no longer held by the frame or the timber and is now resting on this outside corner. Still feels good solid now.
How did your tapping go?
Well, there's a loose cleat on the far end, which was interesting. That one may just not have been tightened.
The one that we didn't use?
No one was using it.
The one that we didn't use?
Yeah.
Well, it's a day after the hurricane, and the marina staff is already working on our dock.